Hello, good morning one and all. In today's lecture, we will going on the Newton-Raphson method. In the last lecture, we have seen false position method. Also, we have seen the numerical on regular Palsy method. In today's lecture, we will going on the Newton-Raphson method. In this type of method is coming under the open method. Okay, we assume or use a single or two starting guesses to find out the solution. Already we have seen. See in this graph, the value of new guess or root is estimated by drawing a tangent at point that f dash of xi slope. Okay, that coordinate has given here xi. Okay, the tangent is intersect to the x-axis at a particular point with which is represent the new value of a guess. This xi plus 1 is the new value of the guess. This tangent is intersect to the x-axis at a particular point means which point? Xi plus 1, okay, which represent the new value of the guess. Okay, in the last lecture in the false position method we have seen. Here we want to find out the number of iteration again. Okay, here we are using the equation of the tangent by tangent point method. What is the equation? F dash xi is equal to, check that, f dash xi, that slope is equal to fxi, this point coordinate, fxi minus 0, okay, fxi minus 0 divided by xi minus what? This one, xi minus xi plus 1. Then we can calculate xi plus 1 is equal to xi minus fxi divided by f dash of xi. That initial guesses are very important. If you are not given that initial guesses, then you have to check again with the help of same method. Or some books you have given f of x1 into f double dash of x1 divided by f dash of x1 bracket square less than or equal to 1. Or you can check f of x1 is less than 0 or f of x1 is greater than 1. Okay, both having the opposite sign. In the Newton-Raphson method, we are using Taylor series. Okay, this Newton-Raphson formula are obtained by using the Taylor series. Let will consider here x0 be an approximate root of the equation f of x is equal to 0. If x1 is equal to, if x1 is equal to x0 plus h be the exact root, then f of x1 is equal to again 0 because of exact root. Where the slope is intersect to the x-axis, there we'll get the exact root at this point or this point. Okay, then we'll expanding that x0 plus h as f of x0 plus h by Taylor series. Then you will get this formula f of x0 plus h f dash x0 plus h square divided by 2 factorial f double dash x0 plus up to is equal to 0. Here if you have seen, this h is very small, hence we are neglecting the higher power of the h, okay, from that Taylor series. Then we will get f of x0 plus h f dash of x0 is equal to 0. Then we can write h is equal to minus f of x0 divided by f dash of x0. Then see, when you solving the numerical, then you will get the different iterations, okay, or closer root, you will get the different root. Then we want to find out the first approximation closer to the root is given. x1 is equal to, we have seen x0 plus h. Again, what is the h? H is nothing but minus f of x0 divided by f dash of x0. How to calculate that f dash of x0? This function is given, f of x0 is given. We have seen in earlier method, right? Then how to calculate? Take the or differentiate that equation with respect to x. Then you will get the f dash of x0. We will see details in the numerical. If starting with x1, okay, then second approximation x2 is equal to, check that, x1 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. Similarly, if starting with the x2, then third approximation x3 is equal to x2 minus f of x2 divided by f dash of x2. Then we have generalized that formula. You should remember that formula. Xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn. Suppose you have to calculate the value of x1, then put n is equal to 0, then we'll get the first approximation. Suppose you want to calculate the x2 value, then put n is equal to 1, then you can calculate the second approximation. Similar way, and so on. Then next, Newton-Raphson, this is the generalized formula. We have seen xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn, where n is equal to, you can put 0, 1, 2, 3 up to the n value. Okay, this above generalized formula is known as Newton-Raphson formula. It is also called as Newton iteration formula. This formula you have to remember. Okay, here I have told already Newton. See, here is a, when you draw the tangent to that slope, then this tangent is intersect to the x-axis. Okay, then there you will get the one angle. This angle is a ACB is there. Then we can calculate the value of that. Tan alpha is equal to AB opposite side divided by what? Adjacent side. You know the trigonometry. Tan alpha is equal to AB divided by AC. And f dash of xi is equal to fxi divided by xi minus xi plus 1. We have seen this in the plus side. Okay. Then how to solve the actual numerical or algorithm with the help of given numerical? There are some steps are given. We want to the first assume the initial guess value, say x0, okay, or assign an initial guess value, say x0. Second is evaluate the value of or find out the value of f of x0 and f dash of x0. Once you have find out f of x0 and f dash of x0, then you have to calculate the first approximate value. How to calculate that? You know the formula. Xn plus 1 or xi plus 1 is equal to xi minus f of xi divided by f dash of xi. I is equal to 0 to n. Then compare the absolute relative approximate error with the pre-specified relative error tolerance. Okay, replace that value x0 by x1. Repeat steps 3 and 4. Okay, we'll see the example. You can more clear with the help of example. See, what is the given? Find the root of the equation x cube plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Correct up to the 4 decimal places. Okay, correct up to the 4 decimal places. You have to use the Newton-Raphson method and check that. Here is a, we are not given the initial guess. F of we are consider the first initial guess is a 0 and second initial guess is a 1. Sometimes in the some books you have given the single starting guess is given, but there is a different formula you have to use to check whether our assumption is correct or not. Again you can use here two initial guesses, 0 and 1. X cube plus x minus 1. This is the given function. I will put the first initial guess f0 is equal to in that equation. Okay, 0 cube plus 0 minus 1, you will get the minus 1, means f of 0 is equal to minus 1, and when you put the second initial guess 1, f of 1 is equal to 1 cube plus x 1 minus 1, then you will get the positive value. Means we can write f0 is less than 0 and f of 1 is greater than 0. Means the root lies in between 0 and 1. Okay, then we'll consider the let x0 is equal to any one value of that 2. X0 is equal to, I will take the 1 positive value. Okay, f dash of x is equal to, we have differentiate here. We'll take this equation, differentiate this equation with respect to x, then you will get the f dash of x is equal to 3x square plus 1. Okay, you know how to calculate the derivative of the given function. Once you have calculated, then you have to use the Newton-Raphson method formula. Generalized formula, you know that xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn. Then you have to calculate the value of f of x0. Okay, this is the 1. F of 1 is equal to, already we have calculated 1, and f dash of x0, put this value in this equation. Means what? 3 into, there is a, we are considering x0 is equal to 1 into 1 square plus 1, means you will get the 4. Both value you will get the positive. Then you have to use the Newton-Raphson formula. We want to calculate the first approximate value. X1 is equal to x0 minus f of x0 divided by f dash of x0. 1 minus 1 by 4 is equal to, you will get the 0.75. Then similar way you have to calculate the x2 value in the second iteration. F of x1 is equal to, again you have to put what is the value of x1, 0.75. In that equation you will get the 0.171875. Similar way you have to calculate the f dash of x1, you will get 2.6875. Put all this value in that equation, then you will get x2 is equal to 0.68605. Similar way you have to repeat that steps and remember that equation f of x and f dash of x. Put all the value. Okay, f of x2 is equal to third iteration. Okay, you will get the 0.0894, and when you put f dash of x2 in that equation, f dash, okay, then you will get the 2.41198. Once you have put all these three value in that equation, then you will get the x3 is equal to 0.68234. Once you have got the x3, then you have to check this value is correct up to the 4 decimal or not. 0.68605 and 0.68234 is there. Here is a, after decimal point only 2 values are correct. Then again we want to go to the next iteration. F of x3 is equal to, you will get the 0.4 times 028, and f dash of x3 is equal to 2.39676. Then put all these three value in that equation. You will get x4 is equal to 0.68233 value. Check up to the 4 decimal point, both values are same. Okay, x4 and x3 up to the 3 decimal. Then we'll stop the iteration and we can write at the last, since x3 and x4 are the same up to the 4 decimal places, the root is, exact root is 0.6823. Okay, guys, I will solve this numerical, one more numerical on Blackboard, and I will upload my video on YouTube channel. Today we'll stop here. We have completed the first part. Second part is a simultaneous equation is given. Okay, in the first part we have seen the first is a bisection method, then second is a false position method, and third is a Newton-Raphson method. Then second part is given solution of the simultaneous equation. In that solution of simultaneous equation, we'll see the Gauss elimination with partial pivoting, Gauss-Seidel method, Thomson algorithm for tri-diagonal matrix. That three methods we'll see in the simultaneous equation. Then we'll complete the first unit. Today we'll stop here. Thank you.